What a wonderful performance. विनायक छाव एंड नटवा डांस सोसाइटी, आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद इस बहुत ही सुंदर पेशगी के लिए. I now request Mr. Ujjwal Chakraborty to say a few words.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Chanakya Chaudhary, chief guest of this function, dignitaries from IFSC, ASEA and IMF, Premlata Madam, Hemant, all the participants, their parents, grandparents, media, all friends, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, it's an honor for me to be here on this evening in this inaugural function, and it's a real pleasure to see you, so many children, especially the foreign nationals who have come to India all the way to Jamshedpur for this first ever function in Jamshedpur. And I remember we just inaugurated this facility just a few months ago, and I compliment and thank the Tata Steel TSAF, Tata Steel Adventure Foundations, especially Hemant and the team, for putting the whole system together so fast and promising the infrastructure that he wanted to do in a very short time and organizing this function. And my thanks to IFSC and IMF, the organizing committee, for gathering every one of you and having this function together. So we are here to support for this function and for this event now and in future. And I wish you all the best, all the children and the parents, for promoting this sports. And I know it's a difficult sports, and especially the Indians, you are many of you have a bright future. And as I know that this event has just been put in under the Olympic in the last Tokyo Olympic, and you have the Paris Olympic in sight. So wish you all the best. Enjoy your show. Win, even if you don't win, have fun in Jamshedpur. So thank you very much for coming, for being here and really enjoying this function. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Mr. Chanakya Chaudhary, our chief guest, will now give the keynote address. I request you, sir, to please come up to the podium.
Good evening, dignitaries on the dais. I may not get everyone's name right, but I'll try. Kirti, Prem, Ujjwal, Rasip, Madam Saraswati and Hemant. So I am old, but I read the names properly. So it's a great moment for all of us. Thank you very much for joining in this event. You've heard a lot about being the first time this event is being held here. Surely the Sport Academy, the Sports Climbing Academy, Residential Academy started a couple of years back. Hemant and Miss Bichendri Pal, who's right now in the hills in Uttarakhand, we all discussed and decided that we should have a sports climbing academy, and I'm happy that it's taking roots. It's a residential academy, and the idea was to grow the sport climbing event in the country. I know there are a lot of sports climbing facilities in India now. I know of the one which IMF has in Delhi, I think near Subrato Park or somewhere. I'm forgetting the actual location, but I have been there once. Yes, I have been there once, and if I'm not mistaken, there was some link to Mr. JRD Tata and that wall. So our Tata groups connect with this whole sport goes a long way. Plus I think there is a sports climbing wall in Bhubaneswar now, and we have it in Jamshedpur. We set it up here as a facility in 2004, which is good 17, 18 years back. But happy that for the last few years we have been organizing national events. So I remember when 3-4 years back, Hemant came to my office and said, I'm creating this logo, and we should set it up as Tata Steel Adventure Foundation. Under that banner, sports climbing, and he put international name there. I still remember, and I said, first let's do national and then we'll go international. But I must give it to Hemant that he had a vision even at that point of time that we must take it to international levels. Happy to see all of you joining us post pandemic. I was told 9 countries, 100 children. 40% I think are from India and from some of our own academy and children from our own vicinity. As Ujjwal mentioned, that it's an event which we all as Indians want to promote, not only Tata Steel or Tata Steel Adventure Foundation. And I think this is an event in which we are very sure that we will do much better and we can excel, and hopefully Olympic gold is just going to be the beginning. So that's where we are. Just to tell you, Kirti Saab, aapne kaha that we should have more of these events. Surely Tata Steel Adventure Foundation, Tata Steel and JCAP CPL are in it for a long play. We don't want to do it as a one-off. I think this is just a beginning, in some way a trial, and we should make it bigger and larger as we move forward. Hopefully your experiences of this event in the next 3 days will also tell us how to improve the facilities further or whatever next has to be done, and we will take it forward from there. You are in a place which is historic. Historic in the sense that Jamshedpur was born in 1907, as you heard from the able MC, when Tata Steel was founded. But Jamshedpur also is in a way historical, because this is the place we had the first integrated steel plant in Asia, set up in 1907. This is the first integrated steel plant in Asia. So, and here we are celebrating and being together for an Asian Kids event. All of you, best of luck for whatever you do. While you are in Jamshedpur, don't concentrate only from that gate to this gate. Please feel free to take a round. Hemant, I would suggest talk to corporate communication teams and maybe in small groups, take them around the city, let them get the feel of the place, and also take them to the Center for Excellence and maybe the biodiversity park and all that, depending on the schedules. Those 3 days are not too long, but I think move around the city, take a look at the city and make your own impressions about this city, a place called Jamshedpur, home for all of us. Thank you once again for inviting me over. I wish all of you the best of luck, and as Ujjwal said, idea is to participate, give it your best and leave the rest to whoever wants to take it from there. But every step, make it into a learning. And all the best. May the best children win, but improve your own performances wherever you are. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind and lovely words. I request all our dignitaries and guests of honor to declare the Asian Kids Sport Climbing Championship 2022 open.
Am I heard? Because my ears have gone off. I hereby declare Asian Kids Championship open.
We welcome you all to the 3-day extravaganza. I now request our head of the department, Mr. Hemant Gupta, to give the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. What a wonderful evening, and I hope the next 3 days will remain like this. On behalf of the organizing committee and Tata Steel Adventure Foundation, I would like to extend the vote of thanks. To start with, our chief guest, Vice President Corporate Services, Tata Steel, Mr. Chanakya Chaudhary. Chanakya sir has always been very supportive to whatever the initiatives we are taking to promote the sport climbing, be it founding the academy, the grassroots development, or all the events which we are doing it for past 3 to 4 years. The progress we are seeing at the center is all because of his support and the guidance which he provides throughout. Thank you, sir. To Mr. Rasipin, who has come all the way from Singapore and who has come on a short visit. I met Rasip in Russia during the World Youth Championship, and we were discussing how we can put Jamshedpur on the climbing map. And immediately he said, like, why don't you host Asian Kids Championship? So thank you, Rasip, to showing trust in us and giving us that opportunity that we are able to host this event. To Mr. Ujjwal Chakravarti, JKF has been proud partner for Tata Steel Adventure Foundation, promoting our grassroots development, and especially this Asian Kids event will go a long way for developing this sport as a grassroots, especially the kids who are in the age group of 10 years to 13 years. Mr. Kirti Payas. So me and Kirti were having lot of discussions for past 2 months, and we are glad that Kirti has finally been able to come to Jamshedpur. For past 2 months, lot of times he was trying to come, but because of his busy schedule, he was not able to. But thank you for showing trust in us, and thank you for providing all the support and guidance, because he has lot of experience of holding such events in the India, and we are very fortunate to have his support. Thank you, Premlata ma'am. Thank you, Saraswati ma'am, for your guidance. Thanks to all the route setters, all the officials, all the judges, the jury president who have come from different parts of the continent, who have come here. To all the wonderful athletes, parents, coaches, because without the support of the parents and coaches, it's not possible. You have come all the way from India, from different parts of the continent. You have come to Jamshedpur. We hope you will like the event here, you like the city, and you will enjoy the whole experience. Thanks to all the volunteers. There are a lot of volunteers who are working day in and day out, the billers, the route setters. Thanks to all of you. Route setters from different countries have already arrived earlier. They are working day in and day out to set the routes and to put up the wonderful climbing show. All our partners and sponsors, to start with Tata Steel, IMF Asian Council, Indian Mountaineering Foundation, Tata Steel Foundation, JKF, Tata Steel Long Products, Nestin, Tinplate, Energol, Step in Adventure, and the Big Basket. Last but not the least, there are a lot of departments within the company who have supported us: corporate communication, Tata Medical Hospital, security department, admin support, which has, without their support, we will not be able to put this event. In the end, thanks to family members of all the people who are here, because Rasip was mentioning, it's not easy for a lot of people to travel to India, because they are working on the weekdays, now they are traveling on the weekends. So it's very difficult, but their families have been coping up with all the hectic schedules of all the people. And thanks to my family also, like, who is also coping up with the busy schedule. And we hope that next 3 to 4 days will be very enriching for all of you. We'll try to put up the best show, but as we have mentioned, this is our first international event which we are doing. So we'll look forward to your feedback. Don't hesitate to criticize us. We'll try to fill the gaps, but if still we will learn from the experience. At the end of the event, we'll also share the feedback form, and we'll look forward to your feedback to make it better and better. Thank you once again, and look forward to the great event for next 3 days. Thank you. And thank you, Farjan sir, Anand, and One Sports team, and thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, Hemant sir. I request you to escort our esteemed guests of honor for a demo of lead climbing and speed climbing. No, no, sir. On the speed wall is Ronit Bandra and Kiran Singh Thakur. Demonstrating the format of lead climbing is Joga Purti. What a wonderful show. Thank you to everybody for coming to India to participate in the Asian Kids Sport Climbing Championship. I hope all the 3 days are fun filled with a lot of activities. Thank you so much. Officials, organizers and volunteers, please collect your ID card from the registration desk. I repeat, officials, organizers and volunteers, please collect your ID cards from the registration desk.